Here we are, you lucky so-and-sos. Every mug has this day. This looks like being yours. 100 to 1 outsider. Every bob wins you £5. Give the gentleman his tenner, Claude. Down to health. Here we are, lady. 5 lovely quid. Go and have a nice weekend in Paris. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1's the Jack's alive. Aye, aye. Here they come. Get out the red carpet, Claude.
There you are, 300 quid.
And the best of British luck. You're right, Gov. 3 bets of a quid apiece on the flipping nose. Count out 3 centuries, Claude.
Right. Put it all together, mate, will it look more tidy?
Do like the toff says, Claude.
Yeah, mate, you must have had a bit of a draft on this one.
Don't you believe it? I like paying out. I love it. Seen all that beautiful lolly going out today and coming back tomorrow. How comes it you sports with Nap and waltzing Matilda?
Little bird told us. There you are, 300, right?
Get one of them neat little canvas bags to put it in, Claude.
No need to do that.
I treat my customers right. Some gents in my profession thinks anything's good enough for the mugs. The punters, not me, I'm different. Did I ever show you this magnificent gold watch? Presented to me by the ex-king of Perugia for consistent honesty on the field. Here, feel the weight. That's long enough. Well, give the gent his money, Claude. Don't stand there.
Sorry, Gov.
Go on.
Thanks very much, mate. Well, so long. We'll be seeing you.
Keep a tight hold in that bag, mate. There might be crooks about.
We know our way around. Here, Murphy, now you look after that. Careful. Come on, boys.
Come on, time this car. Come hold of that.
Oh, miss.
Good evening.
Not keeping you up, I hope.
Oh, dear me, no.
Huh, that's a relief. I vote we celebrate. Now, how about a bottle of fizz?
Mild and bitter.
Been backing a winner, have you? Champagne? We've a very fine monopole.
No, I'd rather have a mild and bitter.
Cecil, I'm in the chair. Now, what's the very best you got?
Oh, undoubtedly, Chateau Royal.
Excuse me. If you will allow me, sir, I'm sure you'll find the Chateau Royal a trifle harsh to a sensitive palate.
That's just what I was about to say to Cecil here.
Well, forgive me for butting in, but you know, wines are rather a weakness with me.
Go on.
Well, for instance, a champagne to be a really great wine must have the je ne sais quoi, as well as a certain bravura, if you follow me.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
The Chateau Royal lacks tendresse.
What?
Tendresse.
Oh, yes.
Mind you, it has bouquet. Nobody will deny that.
Oh, no. You're right. He's dead right, you know.
Play safe and order a bottle of the Rochelle.
Oh, we've got a few bottles of Rochelle downstairs at 50 bob a go.
All right, bring him up.
Yes, sir.
I take it you gentlemen have had rather a good day.
Had a good day. I'll say we have. We had the lot on Waltzing Matilda.
The 100 to 1 outsider? My dear sir, I congratulate you. I do indeed.
Oh, it's just a matter of know-how.
Wish I knew how. I've had a disastrous day, backed all the favourites.
Oh, proper mugs game, that. Oh, no offence. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr.
My name's Cupid, Daniel Cupid.
Oh, how do you do? I'm Charlie Stevens. This here's Cecil Bloodworthy.
What's she?
That's his cousin Mervyn. Say how do to the gent, can't you, big bunts?
How do?
Keep your flipping fingers out of the till. So, you've had a bad day at the races, eh? You want to watch your step, you know. You can lose quite a lot of money at the races.
Well, it's not really serious. I only lost 5,000.
Eh?
There's nothing really. I can lose a lot more than that at Ascot.
Oh, can you? Well, now, what say we have a drink together, just to get better acquainted, eh?
Thank you. Most kind of you.
Oh, good. Let's go and sit down there, shall we?
Here, if I can't have me mild and bitter...
Shut up. We got a proper Charlie here. Now, play up, can't you? You must excuse him, you know. He was badly brought up. Oh, what a nice dog you got there. Here, old boy.
She's good looking.
We've been nobbled.
That bookie must have mistaken us for mugs.
Let Charlie know. Here, put it back in the bag. Keep your trap shut. Now, I'll tell you what you do.
Hey, what's all this? All this dust on these Take them away and polish them up. I don't know what pubs are coming to nowadays. They don't care whether you stay in or whether you go out, and look at all those glasses.
As I was saying, all the big fortunes are made by men of action. For instance, I have a little business, which I simply cannot give the time to, and I have to dispose of it. With all my other business interests, it's quite impossible for me to do all the things I try to set out to do myself.
Oh, I know exactly how you feel. I'm a man of action myself.
Now, any man of vision with that little business could make a fortune. A man like you, for instance. If you were to take it and run it, you could make a fortune with it. Now, I, on the other hand, am too much of a gambler. I can't give the time to it.
You were saying about being a gambler, weren't you? Now, you know, it's a very funny thing, but I'm a gambler, too. Cards is my weakness. Poker, for example.
Ah, poker. Now, there's something I never seem to have any luck with, but I love it.
Go on, really?
Oh, yes, it can be a bit expensive, you know, for a mere beginner like me, but what's that among friends?
It's just what I always say. It ain't the money, you know. It's that spirit of beautiful friendship that counts.
Look, why don't we all go back to town? Then we could have a friendly little game at my place.
And what are we waiting for? Cecil? Hey, what's this?
Your polished champagne.
Oh, well, we changed our minds. We ain't thirsty anymore.
I suppose you've got your car outside?
Well, as a matter of fact, it's the chauffeur's night off.
Well, then we shall all have to cram into my little runabout. That is, if you don't mind roughing it.
Oh, no, that'll be all right. Where's it? Just outside the door?
That's it.
Oh, good. Come on, boys. Here are boys.
Oi! Not that one, this one. You go in the back, I'll go in the front with Howard. Come on, Brandy. You won't mind taking Brandy with you, will you?
Oi, where are they going? What's that, huh?
Come in, gentlemen. Howard, see that you give Brandy a good run. I must apologize for the rather spartan conditions under which I live.
Call.
I'm a bit cramped here, and I've been looking for something bigger, but it's so difficult to find anything in the right position. Ah, I'm glad Ashton's remembered to leave a snack. Since we haven't dined, I suggest that we toy with a morsel of food and wine before settling down to our little game. Do help yourselves to anything there is. I suppose brandy and soda would be simplest. Do carry on, please. Rather a rough and ready way of celebrating your big win. But we could try a little of this.
Oh, thanks. Hey, what's this, panther juice?
Voltaire, 87.
Oh. Kept well, hasn't it?
I don't like this fish jam. It's gone off.
Fish jam? It's caviar, like what the Russians have.
They don't need the H-bomb, do they?
Excuse me. If you'll be kind enough to take these to the table, I'll bring the drinks.
Right. Come on, you two. Belt up. Mr. Cupid can't wait to start. Now, we got a right one here. We'll work the old routine. All set, Mr. Cupid?
Yes.
Good.
I'm afraid I'm an awful duffer at this game. You know, I do hope you fellas will forgive me.
Oh, that's all right. We never mind playing with bigger mugs than ourselves.
We prefer it.
All right, I'll see you. What we all need is a drink.
You know, if anybody had told me that Mr. Cupid could have had such a run of bad luck, I'd never have believed it.
Well, we did have all the cards.
You mustn't worry about a little thing like my losses. I'm accustomed to it. Actually, I'm a little tired. Would you mind if we called it a day?
Oh, no, it's all right.
We must have a little settling up.
Oh, well, I was just going through the bad news.
Can't be really bad.
Oh, at 40. Let's call yours 5,000 even, shall we?
25,000?
I'll check it again.
Oh, no, I accept your figures. Here's to our next little friendly game.
Oh, good. What about tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow I shall be in Paris.
Next day?
Rome.
Friday?
Berlin.
Get about a bit, don't you?
Oh, I've got a lot of little business interests. Have another drink.
Oh. No, thank you. No, I really think we ought to be getting along now, you know.
Of course. You must let me have your address and I'll get one of my secretaries to send you a little check.
Check. Well, as a matter of fact, our banker's on holiday.
That's right. He'll be away another 5 years.
Sorry, my foot slipped.
Couldn't you let us have it in ready?
Oh, my dear boy, I don't keep large sums here. I might get robbed.
I'll take a check, you know, if you make it pay cash.
Why not?
Good.
Oh, dear, I'm right out of checks. Bother.
And we're right up the creek.
Of course, why didn't I think of it?
Huh?
This little business we were talking about, you can have it in settlement of my debt.
Yeah, well, what's this? Cupid and Company, telegraphic address, cupidity, whereas, wherefore, whereunder, heretofore, as before. You read it, will you? He's got better eyesight than I have. Sister was a senior wangler, you know.
Indeed.
He put in a lot of time at it.
Couple of years once.
This looks like the transfer of the premises, goodwill, fixtures, etc. of an agency lark.
That's it precisely.
For 5,000 quid.
That's correct. As I said, you can have it in settlement of my debt. Take the business, my dear boys. Run it. Make yourselves a fortune. Look, we can sign now, and then we'll be all square.
What are we waiting for? Come on, sir. Give us your pen.
Our two friends can be witnesses, all legal and above board.
There you are. One stroke of the flipping pen and we're all millionaires.
Can I help you?
Well, if this is the Garden of Eden, then you must be Eve.
This is the Garden of Eden. Have you by any chance mistaken it for the labor exchange?
What's your name?
How dare you?
Nice name. Uncommon.
Where are you going?
Naughty.
Take your hand off me, you creature.
Now, belt up. Here, how do you open this door? Where's the handle, Miss Cotswold?
Cotswold?
Yeah, all hills and valleys.
That's the managing director's office.
And I'm the flipping managing director. Come on, open it up.
Where is dear Mr. Cupid?
Never mind about him. I'm your new boss now, Mr. Charlie Stevens, Esquire. And don't you forget it.
Don't believe it.
No? Then run your beautiful baby blue eyes over that lot.
You are the new managing director.
The girl can read. I'm the boss, and these two mugs is my co-directors. Now, who are you?
I'm Miss Perkins, the secretary. Mr. Cupid always called me Lola.
Yeah, I'll bet he did, too. Never mind about him now. You're working for me. Now, what kind of business is this? What do we sell?
Sell? Bless your innocent heart, Mr. Stevens, we don't sell anything. This is a matrimonial agency.
Oh, fine. What's that mean?
You'll find out. Did you buy it?
No, we won it.
At poker.
Yeah. How do you know?
Mr. Cupid makes all his best deals at poker.
Where's the till?
Till? Oh, we don't have one of those.
No? Oh. Mervyn, take out that typewriter and flog it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
I dare say you wouldn't, but you've had breakfast. Mervyn, up it.
Okay.
Oh, well, you're the boss.
That's right. Now, you be a good girl and come and open up the boss's office.
If you insist. The door is automatic. I have a master switch here.
That's very good, that is. Now, turn it up, will you? That's all right. not a bad-looking dump, this. You know, I always fancied myself as a managing director. Nice few kids with the stuff here, too.
Nearly £1,000 worth.
Oh. Yeah, what's all this lot?
Bills.
Huh? They're nothing to do with us. Dump in the waste paper basket.
Did Mr. Cupid get you to sign anything, as though I need to ask?
Well, naturally. I signed one off and he signed the other off. I had to have everything all legal.
That's just the way you've got it. Assets and liabilities.
Yeah. What's that you said?
And liabilities.
I don't like the sound of that word. What does that mean?
This lot, for a start.
Huh? Nobody's going to do a thing like that to me. How much does that lot add up to?
£750, 14 and twopence halfpenny.
Right. Now, I'll tell you what we do. I can use the outer office. There's 1,000 quid worth of furniture here. Now, we'll flog the lot so that we can have some change. Some working capital.
But you can't do that.
Don't you tell me what I can do, what I can't do. Mervyn! Where's Mervyn?
Come here.
Well, come on in, then. I thought I told you to flog a typewriter.
I did.
Well, where's the lolly? What's this?
Well, £2.14 and 6.
How much?
Well, £2.15.
What kind of a carry-on is this?
The machine was worth £40.
That's what I told the bloke. But he said there's always a difference between buying and selling.
You dope. All right. At least we're in business. I'm going to show you that Mr. Cupid isn't the only financial genius round here.
You do that, Mr. Stevens, and the best of British luck.
There you are. No sooner do I phone the dealer and offer him the lot for 1,000 quid than in come his men and out it goes. That's what I call service.
Quickest thing I've ever seen.
It just goes to show you. The bloke realizes he's dealing with the man of action. Oh, I told him on the phone I wasn't going to stand for no nonsense.
That's the lock-up, and this is for you, with the firm's compliments.
Thank you. Oh, wait a minute, my man. And this is for you with my compliments.
Oh, Tar, you're a real gentleman.
There you are. Do you hear that? Do you hear what he called me? Now, don't you forget it, none of you. Now, thanks to my financial genius, we're in business.
Open it up, Charlie. Let's have a gander, eh?
I've never seen £1,000 on one bit of paper.
And I should be most happy to educate you.
What's the matter, Charlie?
Don't interrupt. He's deep in thought.
It's a bit of a clerical error here.
Well, it shows the £1,000, Charlie.
Get out of it.
There is no clerical error. This is a receipt for the goods and an account for 95 guineas rental.
Rental?
Everything here is on hire, including me. I haven't been paid either. I did try to tell you. Any day now, the other firm will be round for this lot. And you flogged one of their typewriters.
All right.
You even had to park her up a quid, big head.
Yeah, go on, rub it in.
I am smelly.
Oh, are you? Well, then stay out of here. We got enough troubles.
But you rang my firm to say you had some furniture and pictures for sale. I came to look at it. I'm the buyer.
You're the what?
The buyer. Honest to goodness. Look, I have 1,000 here.
Up it, chum. Before somebody does you a mischief.
Oh, dear. What kind of mischief?
Get out of here! Well, you can't back losers all the time.
Oh, I don't know.
There even comes an end to getting kicked in the teeth.
Yes, when you ain't got no more teeth.
If either of you two want to quit, quit. I'm staying in business.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning. My friend Lady Tweakley recommended you to me.
How nice. Do sit down.
Thank you.
And, How is dear Lady Twickley?
Dead. An overdose of brandy in her champagne.
Oh, how sad.
Oh, contraire, my dear, most beautiful end. But now to business. I need help, my dear Miss
Perkins.
I'm a widow, Mrs. Mountjoy, and I'm lonely. I've decided to marry again.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, but it is. Men, I find, are not a bit like they used to be.
You don't mean?
I mean, they're after a woman for her money.
Oh, I see.
You've no doubt heard of the Mountjoy millions?
Oh, I must have.
Well, it's not important. The point is, my next husband must be in an equal financial position to myself.
I see. Well, we have one or two names on our books in the Prince Charming class.
I beg your pardon?
A trade term. Handsome, but hungry.
Oh, but I've already got 2 poodles. For a husband, I need a man of substance and character with a shrewd financial brain.
I see. Well, I'll just take down your particulars.
34, 25, 30... Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I was at the hairdresser's.
A visit from the Queen of Sheba?
A lady has just left, a Mrs. Mountjoy.
Yeah, that's what I call real beauty. Must be worth her weight in diamonds.
She's a millionairess.
She want to buy the business?
No, she wants a husband.
Oh, then we must make it our business to find her one.
And if we get her married, what's our rake off?
The regulation fee, 5 guineas.
5 guineas? Here, this ain't a business, it's a benevolent society. You're going to make a present of a millionairess to some geezer for 5 measly guineas?
Our license doesn't allow us to charge more than the regulation fee.
Nobody's talking to you, gorgeous. Ain't you never heard? Charity begins at home.
Stop talking in parallels.
Look, this rich Mrs. Whatsit wants an husband. What's the matter with you?
What are you talking about? I'm as fit as a flipping flea.
As an husband, dope.
Oh, I'm beginning to see what you mean. Yeah, wines, cigars, yachts. Oi. Suppose she don't like the colour of me hair.
Then we'll dye it.
I've got an idea.
Yeah?
Why doesn't Charlie marry her?
Auntie Ethel's big mistake. Get out of it. Well, Charlie boy?
Well, you know, this means jeopardising my freedom. I always reckoned on staying singular. All right, I'll do it.
I'm sorry, but there's a technical hitch.
Go on, spill it.
Mrs. Mountjoy insists that the man she marries must have at least as much money as she.
Why didn't you say so?
Nobody asked.
Well, that'll be the end of that.
I thought you had more moral courage. All right, if you don't do it, I will.
You? With a mug like yours, shocking manners, can't keep peas on your knife, can't spell, and above all, you talk common. Some flipping millionaire.
Well, somebody's got to get their hooks in them millions.
That only leaves me.
Oh, no. I'll do it. Take a letter. Tell this dame that we found her a millionaire husband. No, make it a multi-millionaire husband. Takes longer to count.
I'll do nothing of the kind. It's fraud.
It's part of your job.
For £10 a week and 4 weeks owing. Be your age, Mr. Stevens.
All right, you're fired.
Fine. Suits me. And you'll all be arrested for conspiracy.
That's the talk, nice girl.
Whose side are you on?
Listen, Lola, we need you in this deal. What's your price?
An equal cut. And no shenanigans. Any double-crossing and I'll go straight to the cops.
All right, you're on. Yeah, Cecil, she's got the high society angle, all right.
Thanks. Now, we'll need a little capital. Mr. Stevens will need fixing up.
Fixing up? Oh, ruddy sauce.
There's a tape recorder over there.
Oh, is there? Mervyn, flog it.
No. I'll flog it. I'll get more. It's been, recording our little conversation, but we won't need it now, will we? Meanwhile, I'll drop a line to Mrs. Mountjoy.
All right, girls, carry on.
Ah, letter for your mum, Sylvia. Only one this morning.
Oh, well, that's a relief anyway. Doesn't look like a bill either.
Never tell these days. Some of these firms is dead cunning. Get them up to look like love letters.
Oh, go away. I'll be with you in a minute. Mom! Yes? The post? Oh, Lord, what is it, a bill? No, it doesn't look like a bill. Plain envelope, posh paper, and it's stuck down.
Stuck down? Oh, perhaps they're going to revive that play. Oh, I expect it's only notice to quit. Go on, you open it, dear. I haven't the heart.
Okay, then.
Oh, what's it say? Come on, I never can stand the suspense.
From some firm called the Garden of Eden.
Garden? The garden? It's happened. It's happened, put it in the book.
Oh, Mom, are you feeling all
I'm
right?
perfectly all right, dear. I'm so well I could do Lady Macbeth on ice. Hark! There's a knocking at the gate.
What's all this about a South African millionaire?
Well, he's the one who's knocking at the gate. He's going to be your new stepfather, and we're going to be dripping in gorgeous South African diamonds. Look what it says, look. Extensive interest in goldfields and diamond mines.
The whole class is going to hear
Oh,
you.
well, never mind about them. Sack them, send them home, and shut up the school. Here, where's the Duchess of Downshire?
Who?
Not who, dear, that frock. The frock I want. The one I wore yesterday.
Oh, it's back in Hock, of course.
Hock? Well, come get it out of Hock.
With what?
There's the gas meter. Oh, no, wait a minute, it's empty. I know. Your Uncle Tom. Come on, here, put this on, quick. Slip round and tell him to come round here at once. Hurry up, dear. Go on, we can't wait all day.
What's the matter, Sylvie? That's all for today. I'll let you know about the next class.
Was anything wrong?
Yes, plenty.
Oh, come on.
What is that?
Oh, Sylvie.
Mum's been suddenly taken rich.
Now, sir, I think you'll find that these will fit you perfectly. I have done my utmost in the limited time at my disposal. Perhaps you'd care to try them on?
Well, I take your hand away, can't get my foot through.
Beg your pardon, sir.
You know, I don't think no South African millionaire would wear this kind of whistle and flute.
That is the correct town wear for everyone, sir, from millionaire to humble clerk.
You look as though you're going to lay a foundation stone.
Right, I'll lay a foundation stone on you if you don't belt up.
Allow me, sir.
What's this, black jacket and vest? It's diamond mines I got, not flipping coal mines. You put a bowler hat on top of this lot and I'm gonna do you.
Don't spoil your crease.
Anybody had told me I could look such a flippin' Montmorency.
I could have told you.
Nearly ready? We've no time to lose. Why, Mr. Stevens, how wonderful you look.
Do I really? I thought I looked like a regular Lord Berkhampton.
That makes the whole thing perfect. She's here. Quick, come, take the mirror out. And his ill suit.
Oh, I got an itch round my shoulder blades.
Relax. Remember, you've got millions, too.
Yeah, that's just what it feels like.
Well, I think you look very smart, sir.
Thanks very much.
Oh. Why, good morning, Mrs. Mountjoy. How good of you to come so quickly.
It's a pleasure, I assure you. Oh, is this Mr.
Oh, no.
Oh.
This is Mr. Charles Stevens of South Africa.
Oh.
Mrs. Mountjoy.
Pleased to meet you. Charming weather we're having, aren't we, for this time of the year?
Well, I do hope it holds for Ascot.
Oh, yes, most immoderately. Fancy anything for the Gold Cup?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes. And this Burke is Mr. Cecil. Burke. He's my finance advisor. Oh, and this is Mervyn. He's my valet. The rest of me entourage is held up in the customs.
Oh, very embarrassing.
Yes.
Do you not think, sir, I ought to be trotting down to the stock exchange?
Oh, of course. Oh, yes. Go and ask that broker of mine what he thinks he's a-doing of.
I suppose you're adamant about buying them 20,000 gold reefs, sir?
Adamant? I'm not only adamant, I'm detergent.
Oh, that's all right, then. Very good, sir.
Yeah. Oi, take Mervyn with you. He worries me.
I'd rather stay and watch the fun.
Uncouth, that's what he is. Servants today are a problem.
Oh, I know. I have endless trouble with my maids.
Yeah.
Won't you sit down, Mrs. Mountjoy?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, allow me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, I have discussed matters with Mr. Stevens, and he proposes to make a substantial financial arrangement in your favor, £50,000.
By half a minute.
I know. You wanted to make it 100,000. You reckless, generous man, you. But I'm sure Mrs. Mountjoy would consider that amount vulgar.
Oh, yes, it's far too ostentatious. Oh, yes, 50,000 will be quite sufficient. No doubt there'll be some adjustments later.
Well, I don't happen to have it with
I'm
me.
attending to that. Now, it's merely a matter of compatibility. How do you feel about it, Mrs. Mountjoy?
Well, I certainly find Mr. Stevens different and possibly refreshing.
Then what are we waiting for?
That, not too much. It's our dinner.
Hold it, please. One more, please. Thank you.
Come on.
Oh, that's for Lola. She deserves it.
You know, I prefer a mild and bitter. All right.
Cheers to you. Excuse me, please. They are, my love.
Thank you, dear.
And one for you, Hoskins.
Thank you very much. Your very good health, sir, and yours, ma'am.
And yours, Hoskins.
That's right. Now, you take care of yourself. There's plenty more over there.
Gotta hand it to that Lola. She's certainly a fast worker. Got that special license in a flash. Didn't give the geezer any time to hop in.
And what about that blooming 50,000, old Tom?
Always knew my sister would finish up in the money. Lucky for you, my boss is in the Argentine, or you'll be doing this on your flat feet.
Yeah. What's with this 50,000 quid lot, then, eh?
It's an insurance policy. Fatal accident on both Charlie and Ophelia. If either should die accidentally, the other receives 50,000.
And we got nothing to worry about, eh?
Nothing at all.
I think you're the coolest cat that ever cut a rug.
I can't imagine what a hip guy like you's doing working as valet for that rich squirt.
Oh, it's not that rich.
Hmm?
I mean, he's not such a big squirt.
Well, just the same, I think you could do a lot better for yourself.
What do you mean, Sylvie?
Well, when Mum moves into a new home, I'll let you into a little secret.
Oh, Sylvie, you send me.
Are you all right? You broke anything? You clothed.
Wait, where am I spending my honeymoon?
Don't worry. I fixed you up in Cupid's flat for a couple of days. That'll give you enough time to get hold of the money. Now, say goodbye to everyone. I'll get you away now.
Thank you.
Oh, Mrs. Stevens?
Yes?
If your car is ready, your husband would like to leave now.
Oh, splendid. I'm simply dying to see my flat. Hoskins. Now, where is the man? Oh, there you are. Home, Hoskins. Thank you, Lola. I shall never be able to repay you.
And me likewise. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Quite a pleasant little place you have here, Charles.
Yeah. How about a little noggin just to wet the baby's head?
You South Africans have such a quaint manner of speech. Yes, well, since it's an occasion.
Say when.
I'll leave that entirely to you. Charles, you've been very generous about 50,000.
Huh? Oh, no, think nothing of it.
Well, if you'd care to write out the check, I'll go and pop it in the bank first thing in the morning.
Oh. Well, as a matter of fact, I never carry checkbook with me.
Oh, how interesting. When do I get the 50,000 then?
Yes. I'll tell you what you do now. You write out a check for 50,000 and I'll put it through my books. Then I'll write out a check for 100,000 and you put it through your books. Simple, see? Accountancy.
But it's a very strange method of accountancy.
Oh, no. All the big millionaires do it. It's called the double cross entry system. How about it? You give me your kite first?
Now, isn't that a coincidence? I don't happen to have my checkbook either.
Well, it's all right. You just scribble it on a piece of paper.
Oh, I'm afraid my bank would never accept it.
No? No. I tell you what, we go down to your bank in the morning and collect it all in onces. Well, there you are, my love. May all our troubles be little ones.
Charles.
Bill. Bill.
Why ain't we heard from Charlie? He should have got a few thousand out of the old dog by now. You know, I reckon he's not going to see the colour of her money until she sees the colour of his.
That's not going to be as difficult as you think. She'll see the colour of his money, all right. Checks. Every colour of the rainbow.
Here. These all ours?
Of course. Mr. Cupid had them printed to impress clients.
I never heard of the Sheep Shearers Bank.
You will.
How much can we write out checks for?
As many millions as you like.
Well, dear.
But don't get excited. If you tried to cash one of them, you wouldn't get anything. Except perhaps 5 years.
And what's the good of them?
Relax. Leave it all to Lola. All right, girls. Goodbye. And
Hey, Sylvie, what about that secret you was going to tell me?
come over to the piano and I'll let you into it. Gotta get my shoes.
Oh, that's terrific, Sylvie.
Thank you. Mum was all for the classics, you know, so we had to do this stuff on the quiet. Now we can come right out in the open.
Oh, it's a real groovy tune, that is. Who wrote it?
Oh, it's just a little something I made up.
You? Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I could write a few words to that, and then we'd have a smash hit, and we'd all be in the money.
You write a lyric?
Yeah.
I'm a poet, really. Yeah, I could make some lines to that. Go on. You play it over again. Go on.
All right.
And take your time. Take your time.
Good morning, my man.
You what? What's the matter with you, big head?
I've got an urgent appointment with your master.
Help yourself.
Dear, 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 what a painful sight. Our dear German must have been sloshed to the gills.
Oh, it's you, flannel face. Go away, I'm busy. Oh, what's the flipping idea?
We are in business.
Oh,
Where's madam?
how should I know? Oh, my head. Oh, you're celebrating something, a wedding or... Wedding? Cripes, we're married.
You're married, and here's where we start getting our hands on her lolly.
Oh, what's all this, eh? Kites.
Yes, you just start signing and keep right on.
Yeah, they're all made out for thousands.
That's right. Come on, start signing.
I never heard of the Sheep Shearers Bank.
You will. Come on, get cracking.
But what's the idea of all this?
You'll see. It's Lola's, showing your ever-loving wife the colour of your money.
Oh, so that we can see the colour of hers.
Get signing.
Yes?
Is that her?
Yeah, it must be. It's too deep for Mervyn.
Keep signing, boy. Keep signing. It's our only hope.
La 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 la. Oh, Charles, how very thoughtful signing my cheque so early in the morning. £50,000 is such a nice start to a day, isn't it? Make it pay cash, dear. I'm going to do a little shopping.
Beg pardon, madam. I'm afraid you don't quite understand.
Understand what, Mr. Bird?
Burke.
Yeah, I know.
Well, these is all business checks.
Well, I still don't understand.
Well, this is a chief's monthly Parker up. Thousands and thousands at the end of every month, you know.
Oh, well, in that case, another little cheque won't make any difference, will it?
Well, in the ordinary course of things, no. But as it so happens, this little lot's run us clean out of funds. Pro tem, of course.
What's that, Mr. Burke? Clean out? Are you insinuating that we've scraped the barrel?
I'm afraid so, sir. Until we get some gilt from your head office in South Africa.
Then cable for $500,000.
May take a little time, sir.
Ah, only if you send it by way of the Suez Canal. Oh, no. You put it on a couple of fast camels and send it across the Sahara.
Oh, yes, but while all that's going on, what do we do for money?
Oh, it won't take so long. Meanwhile, perhaps you could advance us a trifle, say, 5,000, just to meet our immediate needs. Eh, Chief?
Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. My dear little wife would go bail for that. I mean...
Oh, well, of course, but I shall have to consult my family solicitor. He's my trustee, you know.
Well, let's go and see him right away.
Oh, I'm afraid he's out of town today.
Out of town? Where?
New Zealand.
Lola.
Here. Lola, we're up to our flipping necks.
In money?
No, trouble. You couldn't get a tenner out of that dough without a perishing corkscrew.
Are you sure you played your cards properly?
Charlie and me was word perfect.
But the sight of all those checks must have given her confidence.
Yes, confidence to try a touch on us. Can you imagine that? Ha! Makes you laugh, doesn't it?
We're in real trouble, you know.
You're telling me. I ain't had a square meal since Mr. Cupid's, and that was only a snack.
Our only hope was Ophelia, and you seem to have messed that chance up properly. Luckily, one of us has some intelligence.
Who's that?
Me. I did think of that insurance policy.
Yes, that's true. 50,000 nicker, eh?
Now, supposing Ophelia should meet with a very nasty accident.
Yeah, but they never do when you want them to, do they?
Won't she, Cecil?
Hey? Here. No. Half a minute.
Cecil, listen
no,
to
I'm
Lola.
not. Oh.
All right.
Out the way, cut it. I'm in a hurry.
They've gone out.
I know. I've been watching the house. Where's the bathroom?
Oh, lummy, you're not going in for this bathing lark, are you? She's always at it.
Who?
Ophelia. First thing in the morning.
Love in the bathroom.
Oh, all right. Do you want me to turn it on for you?
I want you to stay out here and watch if anybody's coming.
Oh, what's all that lot?
It's a heater for the bathroom. A present for Ophelia. Warm the cockles of her stony heart. Out. And shut the door.
Cecil,
What is it?
do you want any help?
Yes. Put your head in the bucket.
What for?
Quiet. I'm just coming to the tricky bit.
Okay. Cecil?
What?
There's a bit of electric wire here.
I know.
Well, it's broke.
So am I.
I might as well mend it.
Oh, Mr. Burke,
Oh, dinner?
doctor says you can go.
Go? I only just come in last night.
Doctor says there's nothing wrong with you that a little hard labour won't cure. Better get up and dress.
When you see my arms are empty, waiting for your charms to tempt me, take me in your arms and take your time. Cha cha cha, cha cha cha. When you see my eyes, adore you. When you see my lips, implore you, take a little kiss and take your time. Whisper in my ear and say you love me. Tell me you'll be near forevermore. My darling, when you hear my heart is beating, when you know the hour is fleeting, make a flying start and slowly, darling, take your time. Be a little smart and take this willing heart of mine. Cha-cha-cha.
I'll tell you something, kid. In about a couple of months' time, you're going to be going around in diamond-studded mink.
You like that number, Monty?
I hate it. Me, I like Mendelssohn. But this stiff brings in the dough. Keep screaming, kid. Even Marvin says you're doing all right, and I don't come any lower than him.
That's right. Where'd you knock that off?
Don't you know it's rude to ask questions?
Hello, Cecil.
Hello, Charlie. Where's the madam?
Yeah, she'll be back in a minute. How'd you get out of hospital? You do something to annoy them?
What do you mean?
Well, I can't imagine you walking out of a place where you get free meals. You must have been thrown out.
Very honey.
You're wrong, Charlie. Cecil's coming to money.
He's what?
Yeah, straight up. He's bought you a present. Look in the booze cabinet.
Big mouth.
Hey, you all right in the head?
Now, put that back, Charlie. Don't muck about.
Put it back?
Yeah, it's not for you.
Oh, indeed. Hey, you're acting very strange,
It
Cecil.
means don't touch that bottle.
Oh, if it wasn't for RTF, I'd...
Cecil! Mervyn, give us the pleasure of your absence, will you?
Oh.
Up it!
Oh. Well, why didn't you say so?
Now, come on.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Now,
look, boy,
don't get excited, son. Take it easy.
I didn't get that bottle for you. That's for Ophelia.
Now, I know you're nuts. Yesterday, you bring in a flipping heater for the bathroom, a little present for Ophelia. You darn near bump yourself off trying to fix it. Today, it's a bottle of brandy, another little present for Ophelia. Listen, I'm married to Ophelia, not you, Bladderhead.
Give me a chance to explain, will you?
Charles?
Leave everything to me.
Do I hear my Charles voice?
Hello, Mrs. Stevens.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Burke. What a speedy recovery. I suppose you've come to tell us the funds have arrived from South Africa.
Well, not exactly, but they are on the way.
Well, I hope they'll hurry up.
Unfortunately, a couple of the camels have gone lame.
Oh, look, a bottle of my favourite tipple. Now, which of my many admirers could have sent me that?
Not me, him.
Him?
To celebrate my recovery.
Oh.
I was hoping you might partake of a little snort.
He's up the ruddy wall.
Well, I'd be delighted. Come along, Charles.
Yeah.
Open the bottle.
What's the matter? Something in your eye?
No.
Oh. Hey, what's the idea? One glass among the three of us. We all got Mars, ain't we?
I thought it'd be more posh for the madam to drink alone. More la-di-da.
What? Look, we're going to share that python juice, the three of us, 50-50. Otherwise, I'll throw the whole lot down the sink.
None for me.
What's the matter with you? Since when have you become a total restrainer? You're going to take a swig out of the bottle with Ophelia and me, ain't he, my love?
It's bad for me liver.
Liver? Oh, get him. Used to drink his mother's lamp oil.
Oh, delicious bouquet.
Yes, you got to drink it, not sniff it. Here, you started all this, now you finish it.
Don't drink it, Charlie. It's for Ophelia.
You're stone bonkers, you know that. They sent you to the wrong hospital, mate. Pay no regard.
Stop!
Look, anybody might think this was deadly poison.
It is. It is for you. It's all right for Ophelia. Don't you understand?
No, I don't understand. All I understand is you've gone bonkers.
You're not supposed to drink alcohol, you see.
Who said so?
That gypsy on Epsom Downs, remember? She told you your alcohol was deadly poison. Deadly poison. You get it?
Take no notice.
Oh, can't you even... Help? Help! Ambulance! Help! Help! Help!
He must have tumbled downstairs.
A thoroughly mean trick, stealing the ward's emergency bottle of brandy, in spite of the fact it was marked poison.
Ain't they dead?
Nobody's dead. You're still half drunk from that stolen brandy, and you've got a broken tibia.
Eh? I thought it was only my leg.
Don't get excited. Whatever's broken, you're going to be in here 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Whatever'll happen to Charlie? Hello, Cecil. Nice place you got here. How's the grub?
You have to come.
Yes, Charlie sent me.
Now, that's no way to speak to a visitor. And look at the nice flowers he's brought you.
Nicked him off a dust cart.
You go back and tell Charlie I want to see him. I've got to see him.
He's sick.
Sick? Poisoned?
No, sick of the sight of you.
Time's nearly up. You'll have to leave when the bell goes.
Here. You do what I say and we're in for 50,000 nicker.
Who's going to give us that?
Nobody's going to give it to us. We got to earn it. Now, you go back to the flat and do exactly what I tell you. Just get off. There you
time, shall we? Penny for 'em, Charlie.
What'd you say?
Oh, come off it. Those camels are just a mirage, aren't they? Like the Mountjoy millions.
You mean there ain't any millions?
Why don't we admit we're just a couple of phonies?
Go on. I'm listening.
Oh, you wanted a rich wife, I wanted a rich husband. We just kidded each other.
You mean you was on the same racket? What a girl.
You know, the only genuine thing about it's been our marriage.
Yes, I pulled a dirty stroke on you there, didn't I?
Did you? What about me?
Oh, that was a horse of a different calorie. I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't liked you.
No, me. If I didn't like you.
You do? And what are we worrying about?
We'll move back to my place and Sylvie can carry on with her dancing lessons.
I might even get a job after all. I've always thought about it.
Well, I'll go upstairs and pack.
No. You sit down and rest. I'll go up and pack. After all, I am the man of the house.
Oh.
They got a quick turnover here. There was somebody else in that bed yesterday.
Yeah? What happened to him?
He went out. Feet first.
Why, I'll take you
Well,
out.
now, you two. Try and look friendly. You've got visitors.
Hello, Charlie, dear.
Hello.
Are you all right, dear?
Yes,
Really?
I'll be all right in a few days.
You just take a look at this.
Oh, smashing, isn't it? What is it?
Oh, you are awful. It's our wedding cake. I made it for us.
Oh, you never told me you could cook.
Well, you never asked me.
It was a good, smooth racket, and you had to mess it up.
Well, I thought that maybe if we got the money, well, say, me and you might, well, you and me might sort of, well...
Get that out of your fat head. There's only one man in my life, Daniel Cupid.
But he's done a right run out.
Don't kid yourself. I'll see him again.
Hello, Cecil. How are you?
Well, I was all right.
I'll come back and talk to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Don't hurry.
Mummy, we've made a record.
Yes, I've got a contract for her to make some more. And to sing in cabaret. £50 a week. Look.
Aye?
50?
Cool. Oh, good luck, boy.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Are you Miss Lola Perkins?
What about it?
2 gentlemen called for you in a car.
2 gentlemen?
They said they'd just been talking to a Mr. Cupid.
Told you so, didn't I? He'd never walk out on me.
We're police officers. We'd like to talk to you. Oh, pardon me. I understand you have a lady named Stevens visiting here. I'd like to see her, please.
Oh, will you wait a minute? I'll bring her out.
Thank you.
As many songs as we can turn out. You can be my press agent.
I'll be back in a minute, dear.
All right.
As I was saying, Charlie, you can be my press agent.
Oh!
Oh, do you want to see me?
Oh, Mrs. Charles Stevens?
Yes.
I'm from the Knockout and General Insurance Company. About your application for a £50,000 policy on your husband's life.
Oh, well, that won't be necessary now.
But supposing you had a fatal accident?
But he won't. I don't want him to have one now.